Hello, and welcome to the 78th edition of Beer Issues. My name is Matt Bruckert, and I'm very excited about today's beer. While we're on quarantine, we're trying to do some of these Florida beers to get out there and support local and drink local. So today we're having one of my father's, Ron's favorite beers, Duke's Brown Ale from Bold City Brewing in Jacksonville. So this is Duke's right here, and we're going to serve up Duke's in this beautiful handcrafted Beer Issues pint glass. So let's go ahead and we're going to pour this. We'll talk about Duke's Brown Ale. First of all, it's rated 83 out of 100, so it's rated as a good beer, and I'd have to agree. I think it's a good beer. I don't think it's a great beer, but definitely a very good beer. So I definitely would give it a high rating. And how beautiful does it look in that beautiful Beer Issues pint glass? Anyway, this beer clocks in at 6% alcohol by volume, so it's a nice, good brown beer. I'm very excited about it. Now, what do you get out of most brown beers? Okay, you get like a chocolatey, caramel, kind of mix. So we're gonna go ahead and smell this real quick. Okay, so yeah, I do get a chocolatey caramel, almost like a nutty smell. So, now the Duke's Brown Ale was named after the owner of the brewery. He had a boxer that he loved, and obviously his name was Duke. But that's how the name Duke's Brown Ale came out. And he's actually on the front of the can here, Old Duke. You can see him right there. But anyway, the beer is a very tasty beer. I've had it many times before. And like I said, it's one of my father's favorite beers. So I always try and have this in stock when he comes to visit. Can't always do that because sometimes I drink it on accident and, things like that happen. But anyway, I'm going to have to get out and get some more Duke's Brown when I get an opportunity because this appears to be my last one. But I wanted to share this beer for my father on Beer Issues. Now, this is... oh, yeah. You do get like a nutty flavor in there, which is actually kind of nice. Duke's is a great, perfect, an American brown ale is the style of beer. So it's a very tasty beer, and I really like it. It's something you can sit and sip on. You wouldn't want to drink this on a hot day. This is more like a cooler weather or in the evening type of beer, not necessarily something you'd sit around the pool and drink, because brown ales tend to be, a little bit heavier. So, which is pretty standard for this. Now, the brewmaster for Bold City Brewing up in Jacksonville, I think he started home brewing, I believe, if I remember right, it was like in 2002. And so he was a home brewer not that long ago, and then they've expanded, opened up the brewery. I think it's still a family-owned business. I think he has several of his family members who are working the business. But I would give him a very good rating on this beer, and I think that you should check it out. If you like a good brown ale, it'll be right up your alley. It's very tasty. And yeah, I do definitely get light. It's very weird. It's a light chocolate, light caramel, which usually with the brown ale is a little bit heavier. I'm getting a more nutty profile on this, which is kind of cool. I like it. It's something different. Brown ales, if you drink a lot of brown ales, they start all tasting very similar. This one has a uniqueness to it. That nuttiness really adds to the complexity of the beer. Just a little bit different. So if you like something a little bit different, I would recommend this. Plus, we're trying to support local breweries, and this is out of Jacksonville, so that's why we're doing it. Now, if you've enjoyed this, make sure you tell your friends, and make sure they tell their friends, and their friends tell their friends, because we want everybody to know about Beer Issues. If you want cool swag like this nice shirt or this hat or even these cool glasses, make sure you go to shop.beerissues.com and you can get all the swag that you want. As far as these glasses go, contact me direct because shipping glasses doesn't work. If you're local, I'd rather get them to you local so we can avoid all that shipping, because what you pay for shipping just makes it just completely unreasonable. I don't like to ship stuff, but sometimes I don't have a choice. But the glasses, I'm gonna try and keep that strictly local, unless you just want to pay a small fortune for shipping. Anyway, as my wife likes to say, I do have beer issues.